Hi, my name is Kinga, and in my last video I talked about anxious and avoidant attachment styles, and I feel like it needs a bit of continuation because there was one comment that asked exactly what they want me to talk about. Why does anxious and avoidant attachment style attract each other? Look at it this way. When you're a kid and you're anxious, that means that the care from your caregivers, read your parents, was not consistent. Okay. And if you're avoidant, that means that the love was consistent but conditional. So it was given to you if you achieved good grades in school, if you behaved well. It was under conditions. The love was conditional. So why the anxious and avoidant people attract each other? They look for what they are missing in their life and they are finding exactly what they need in one another. So, anxious people find someone who is on the surface, right, consistent with their love, the anxious people, because at the beginning there's that joy and you spend a lot of time with the person and it feels very unconditional. And the avoidant person finds someone who finally sees them for who they are and gives them just unconditional love. Just no matter what you do, the anxious person is going to give you love. That's why they attract one another. And there was also a question how to be more secure. Secure attachment style. If you're either avoidant or anxious, it requires a lot of work. And I cannot stress this enough because you're gonna have to start doing things that are feeling very, very uncomfortable. So, if you have a fight with a partner and you want to shut down and you want to not message them for the next few days, you're gonna have to sit down and talk. And it requires a level of understanding yourself and self awareness that a lot of people do not have and they will never have it. So you have to become self aware to the point where the way your body and mind react, you know that it's not something that you want. Okay, so if you're wondering whether your partner is doing something wrong because they went out with friends and you're anxious and when you want to message them and call them 24/7, you have to stop yourself right there and you have to think to yourself, did they give me any reason for me to be worried? And you have to work through it yourself. It's a very hard process. It's not easy, and a lot of people are never going to change it, and a lot of people are not even aware of their attachment style. So this is this video and this advice is for people who generally are very, very self-aware and are able to look at their behavior and their thoughts from a perspective of another person. You're gonna have to do the exact opposite of what you want to do. You have to know what a secure person would do in a certain situation, and you're gonna have to start behaving this way. So, would secure person bother their partner 24/7? No. Would secure person get overwhelmed if they don't get a text from their partner for 2 hours because their partner is busy? No. So you're gonna have to start behaving that way. And you consciously have to understand that who you are is not who you want to be. It's very difficult and easy at the same time. Once you understand it and once you have the self-awareness, it's easy to follow. But to first realize that and to actually be willing to try and do something else than whatever it is that you want to do at the moment, that's very hard. And I wish you good luck and I'll see you in another video. Leave me a comment if you would like me to explain anything else. Um, and I believe anyone who is willing to do the work will become eventually a secure person. See you in the next video.